was a busy time for the Licks of Sidelick Town. They were going to give the town a new coat of blue and pink paint. Jeff and Timmy had to get the brushes. Ray and Billy were getting the ladder. Everyone but Tommy and Nick was working on something else. So Corey gave them the job of picking up the paints and painting the town. Be extremely careful on your way in, he warned. I want no foolishness. That's why I chose Nick instead of Oscar. Why do I have to be paired with him? Whined Nick. He'd better not boss me around like you do, Corey, huffed Tommy. This is not going to end well, moaned Corey. Corey told Nick to move the blue paint and Tommy had to take the pink. Already Tommy had a temper going. Great, I have to deliver pink paint, he hissed. It's just paint, said Nick. Just stop complaining and focus. Tommy was now even angry with him. He thought of something devious. He wants me to focus, he thought. I'll focus on getting him back. Tommy bumped his cart into Nick's the next chance he got. He wanted to simply jostle it to irritate him. But the bump told Nick he better stop to check the paint. Because of that, a bigger problem occurred. Oh no, wailed Nick. Tommy, you pushed my cart away. So be quiet, ordered Tommy, and let's get the carts back. The carts stayed apart until the first one stopped. Tommy's cart slammed into it, knocked it over, and splattered blue and pink paint everywhere. It even got on the walls of the stores in the wrong spots. What happened? Cried Corey. Tommy slipped away before Corey walked over. Nick was alone next to a mess of paint. Don't tell me you did all this, said Corey. It's all Tommy's fault, protested Nick. I don't see Tommy here, Nick, said Corey. I'm afraid you'll be responsible for cleaning this mess up. But I didn't do it, whined Nick. And for lying, you can do all the painting, added Corey. Nick was sad and shocked and angry all at once. The next morning, Tommy took a brisk walk through town and caught a glimpse of Nick painting. Are you trying to be a goody-goody for your dad? Taunted Tommy. No, said Nick, I'm doing this because of you. You just had the Weasel out of trouble, and now I'm stuck painting the whole town. Thanks a lot, Tommy. Well, it's your problem now, snapped Tommy. Bye. As Tommy walked away, he accidentally bumped into a cart. It slid a ways before stopping. A moment later, Mike drove by in the car, just inches away from it. You were so close to getting a proper punishment, chuckled Nick. You'll get what you deserve, Tommy. Tommy walked away nervously. He didn't notice he had untied shoes. He tripped and fell onto Oscar. What do you think you're doing? Asked Oscar. Don't push me again, or I'll tell my uncle. I'm just having clumsy feet today, murmured Tommy. He still didn't notice that his shoelaces were untied. He tripped again and fell onto the train. Tommy, you just caused a train wreck, screamed Timmy. I'm telling Corey, he threatened. How dare you knock a train over, especially when I'm inside? Tommy waited anxiously. He deeply regretted framing Nick the day before. Well, Tommy, said Corey, I've also heard that you bumped Oscar and almost got Mike into a car accident. Anything you want to add? Yes, sobbed Tommy. I'll admit what I did yesterday. I caused the paint mess. I pushed the carts and blamed Nick, and now I can't stop pushing things. Well, there's why, chuckled Corey. Your shoelaces are untied. So I'm not under a pushing curse or anything? Asked Tommy. No, you weren't, said Corey, but that doesn't mean you can get away with lying. I'm guessing you learned a lesson in honesty. I certainly did, sighed Tommy. Of course, a punishment is still in order, said Corey. Corey let Nick off the hook. Instead, he had Tommy repaint the town inside and out. But that was the last time Tommy blamed someone else for something he did.